Thank you for choosing SurePly, a premium birch plywood underlayment from the Patriot Timber family of panel products. The Patriot Timber family of panel products includes SurePly, IronPly, and Revolution Ply. SurePly Premium Underlayment is an approved underlayment for use under vinyl, VCT, ceramic tile, carpet, engineered floors, and wood floors. Please follow these steps, which are available at SurePly.com to ensure a successful SurePly underlayment installation. Before you begin your SurePly Premium underlayment installation, allow all materials to acclimate to the home environment of approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 to 48 hours prior to installation. Store all underlayment panels on their 8-foot edge. We recommend you perform the Flex and Look test to check for any irregularities prior to installing the underlayment. First, stand the panel on its 4-foot edge. Grip the top of the panel with your right hand and place your left palm against the face of the panel. Pull down with your right hand while pressing forward with your left palm. Thoroughly inspect the entire panel surface for imperfections such as creases or bubbles that may affect the usability of the panel. Set aside and do not use any panels with these imperfections or any panels that do not appear sound. Remove any wax, dirt, or debris before starting your installation. Make sure the original subfloor or existing floor to be covered is clean, dry, and level. Now you are ready to install your SurePly Premium Underlayment panels. The nailing pattern on the panel should be face up. Starting at one corner of the room, arrange the panels perpendicular to the floor joists. Position the SurePly underlayment about 1/8 to 1/4 inch from the walls to allow for expansion. Offset and stagger the underlayment panels to ensure subfloor seams and panel corners do not directly line up with each other. There are two methods for installing the SurePly Premium underlayment. The first method, and our preference for all SurePly installations, is to install the panels without an expansion joint and without a seam filler. We recommend you use this method for installation under vinyl, vinyl composite tile, luxury vinyl tile, ceramic tile, carpet, engineered flooring, and wood floors. For a SurePly installation without an expansion joint, lightly butt the panels together without applying any pressure so they barely touch at the joints. The second method is to install the SurePly with an expansion joint and using a seam filler. If you choose to install the SurePly with a seam filler, leave a 5/64 inch gap, approximately the thickness of a nickel, between each panel. Then fill the seams according to the seam filler manufacturer's instructions. Do not use any adhesive to attach the SurePly panel to the subfloor. Fasten the SurePly underlayment panels with staples or nails. We recommend either galvanized coated chisel point staples with a maximum 1/4 inch crown or galvanized ring shank underlayment nails with a 3/16 inch diameter head. Choose a fastener length that does not penetrate the combined thickness of the underlayment and the subfloor. It is critical to adjust the drive depth or air pressure of your staple or nail gun to avoid overdriving or blow-through of the selected fastener. This means do not shoot the fastener completely through the underlayment. Starting from the corner of the room, remember to leave an 1/8 to 1/4 inch expansion joint between the panel and the wall. Stand on each panel during fastening to ensure full contact with the subfloor. Fasten the 8-foot edge 2 inches on center and a 1/2 inch from the panel edge. Return to the starting corner and fasten the 4-foot edge 2 inches on center, 1/2 inch from the panel edge. Return to the starting corner and fasten the diagonal 4 inches on center and in every X diagonally across the panel. Return and fill in the field, working diagonally across the panel, placing a fastener in every X. Fasten the remaining 4-foot edge at 2 inches on center and 1/2 inch from the edge of the panel. Complete the panel installation by fastening the remaining 8-foot edge at 2 inches on center and 1/2 inch from the panel edge. Repeat these steps for each panel you install. If you chose to install the SurePly underlayment with an expansion joint under vinyl, vinyl composite tile, or luxury vinyl tile, you should use seam filler. Be sure to follow the seam filler manufacturer's instructions. Apply the seam filler and allow it to completely dry. Sand all joints with a belt or floor sander until level and smooth. Hand sanding is not sufficient and feathering is not accepted. Do not over-sand the joints. When complete, the seam filler must be flush with the edges of the underlayment. Thoroughly vacuum and clean the entire area before installing the floor covering. Congratulations! You have completed the installation of the SurePly Premium Underlayment. A final word of caution. In our 50-plus years of experience, the majority of underlayment flooring failures are due to telegraphing seams and fastener blow-through. Telegraphing seams and fastener blow-through are always the result of incorrect installation. They are not caused by panel failure. There are many factors that can cause telegraphing seams. The most common are incorrect use of the seam filler, not sanding the seam filler smooth and even with the plywood underlayment, panels being butted too tightly together, panels not properly acclimated, too high moisture content in the flooring environment, fastening the SurePly at a distance more than 1/2 inch from the edges of the panels, inconsistent fastener depth and fastener blow-through along the edges of the panels, and uneven subfloors. Fastener blow-through is caused by not properly adjusting the drive depth or air pressure in your staple or nail gun, which can result in shooting the fastener completely through the underlayment. We hope that these instructions will help you complete a successful installation of SurePly Premium Underlayment. Please visit SurePly.com to view our detailed installation instructions and our full SurePly warranty. If you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to contact us at 877-SurePly or email sureply@patriottimber.com.